Come join me. It's another Crew Review. What are we reviewing? The Atom grinder from Eureka. Hi, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I've played around with this extensively. I love this grinder. This is something new on the block, for us anyway. I'm gonna go over why I like it, pros and cons, but first, I'm gonna show you the inside. And why are we going to the inside? Because right now this thing is just sitting here. It's just balanced right now. The bean hopper comes off like this, holds 1.3 pounds of whole beans, and it has the little gate valve, shuts it off so the beans don't go everywhere. We took the lid off. There's 3 screws that hold it on. Doink, doink. And we took the front off. Why did we do that? There's a little LED light and you can see where it is. It's right there. Why did we do that? Well, Gail, she was messing around getting ready to do this video and I cranked it way down and I clogged the chute. This is the chute right here, right? You can kind of see it right there. There it is. That's the chute. It's a plastic chute. And when we took the cover off to get into it, because we weren't getting anywhere by going up in like this, we found that it has a rubber lid on it. How cool is that? You can get right in there and clean it. I wanted to show you that. Not that we advise you start taking the thing apart, but if you have to, you have to. And also, there's the little plastic things hanging down that declump the coffee as it's coming out. So I wanted to show you that. Let me put this back up in here for now. And then the burrs are right up in here. You might want to look at that too. And it has kind of an auger that pulls the beans down. That's way cool. The burrs are right down in there, and they are 60 millimeter. You know, the memory isn't as good as it used to be. 60 millimeter flat steel, hardened steel. And here's your adjustment right here. This is the infinite adjustment. So let me put this back together, and then I'm going to show you the rest of the features. So come back and join me in a minute. Okay, we put the tools away. We got it put back. Well, we put it back together first, then we put the tools away. You won't have to do that with yours unless you clog up the grinder like I did. And I don't recommend getting in there. It could void your warranty. If you mess up the electronics on the back side of this front cover here, you don't want to mess with that too much. Just don't go so fine like I did. So what are the features that this machine has? You can program 2 different dosing buttons, and it's by time. This one's set for 4.7 seconds. Let's say I want it to go longer. I'm going to run it up to whatever I want. And over here would be the down. And now if I go over to this one and it's highlighted, now I'm going to change the time on this one. It also appears, you can see, tells you how many shots you've pulled with this button and this one. And it highlights the one that you're actually working off of, which I kind of like that. That's nice. That's a nice feature. And then there's the manual. Oh, and the light down here. See the light? The manual button. You can either go like this and turn it on, turn it off, or you can hit the button down here and hold it on and then shut it off when you get what you want. The one thing that I've noticed about this grinder, it doesn't seem to be quite as messy. Watch this. This portafilter holder can be mounted up a little bit higher. We've got it kind of low. It's not shooting all over the place. Some of them spray all over. That's one of the pros on this one. The other thing is the volume. Listen. I've never heard a grinder that's quite that quiet unless you're going like this. Hand grinder. That's really quiet too. So, one other feature I want to demonstrate. If you're in one or 2 shot program mode, hit it. Hit it up here, not again down there. Now it's in pause. See it blinking? It's in pause so you can shake it down and then resume. And it'll finish it off. I like that feature. I think that's really nice. So the only other thing I want to mention is make sure and check the stats on our webpage, because the height on these, on all grinders of this caliber, they're pretty tall. Make sure it's going to fit underneath your cabinets, or maybe you have a spot where there is no cabinets, and that's ideal. What else do I need to say? Nothing else other than look at the consistency right here of what we did. This is kind of a medium setting right here. Very consistent. This is probably as coarse as I would go. This machine is designed really to do espresso, to take it up to anything other than maybe a fine drip. But you'll probably want to leave it because it's infinite. It's infinite. It's not meant to go back and forth. Very consistent, and this is very powdery. We took it down as far as we dare after we clogged it. Very nice, very consistent as well. Real nice. Real impressed with that. So, pros, quiet, pause, programmable, manual, shorter than some. It doesn't have a gigantic bean hopper. I think those are it. Cons, it might fit under your cabinets, it might not, depending on your home. The only other thing I would say, we have to play with this. You have to still balance it, but I don't think, you're only going to be standing there for about 5-10 seconds, max. Check it out on our webpage. The rest of the stats are all posted on there. And thanks a lot for watching this video. I know you like them, so subscribe, and then you'll get a notification every time we put out a new one. Keep watching, and thanks a lot for watching.